What snacks can you have on the carnivore diet? I will show you in today's video. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm a big city mom, and that's because I live in New York City and I'm a mom to a toddler. I am also super passionate about health, diet, lifestyle, nutrition. But as luck would have it, a few years ago I was diagnosed with autoimmunity, rheumatoid arthritis. I refused to take the conventional treatment because it would only manage my symptoms and wouldn't reverse anything. And so this set me on this long journey of finding my own answers to rheumatoid arthritis. And a year ago, I did just that. Through diet, lifestyle, and nutrition, I was able to reverse my autoimmunity. I was so blown away with the results that it finally pushed me to start my blog, bigcitymom.com, and this channel. So if you are on this journey yourself, definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get to my kitchen. For this snack, I will use ham, and to make it more interesting and more crunchy, I will actually put it into the air fryer and dehydrate it. Because the slices are very thin, 3 hours is more than enough. Okay, and this will be dehydrating for the next 3 hours. The ham I have is from Applegate. It is not preserved, it just swims in the salted water, but most importantly, it has no nitrates, which are known carcinogens and are very dangerous for people that have autoimmunity. Okay, so this is what dehydrated ham looks like. It's still warm, you can eat it cold. What I love about this snack is that it's crunchy and it is salty and has that texture of chips. So if you are used to snacking on chips, this is such a great substitute. And this is a great way to add some more fat into your diet, especially if you care to be in ketosis. You can break them up into pieces, put them into a plastic container and store them in the fridge for a few days, and they will taste just as great. And let's get started with some deviled eggs. For this recipe you will need some bacon. I have here 4 eggs and some butter. This is salted butter, but you can use unsalted as well. You just add more salt. While the water is boiling, we'll make some bacon here. Okay, eggs are ready to be boiled. This is looking lovely so far. You want to make your bacon as crispy as possible because I will be breaking it up into chips. Okay, bacon is about to be ready. Okay, I will put it on the paper towel because I need it to be crispy. Eggs are ready, and so in the meantime I will crumble our bacon. This should be small crumbs. This is what you are aiming for. So I will set this aside and let's take care of our eggs. Alright, this is what you are looking for. Go in with your fork and mash the egg yolks. It doesn't have to be perfect, just so that it can well combine with other ingredients. Okay, let's add some butter. I'll be using about a tablespoon per egg. Let's do about this much. Butter has to be softened, otherwise it won't combine well with egg yolks. If you can tolerate black pepper, you can add it as well. I will add very little. If you want additional salt, you can add it as well. And now we will add our bacon. Right, this is ready. Okay, and here we go. Our carnivore deviled eggs will look just like this. Don't they look beautiful? What you are getting here is lots of saturated animal fats and lots of animal proteins in a ratio 2:1 for sure, so ideal for staying in ketosis. Now what you are not getting is a lot of artificial sweeteners, additives, preservatives, and you also don't get in this meal any of the plant toxins such as lectins, saponins, oxalates, phytic acids. So what you are accomplishing here is you're giving the tools to your body to repair its gut, and you are stopping the flood of toxins that aggravate and make your leaky gut worse. If you follow me for a while, you'll know that I am convinced that all my autoimmunity issues came from my leaky gut. And in fact, I had my leaky gut tested and it was terrible. So I started on the carnivore diet. My version is paleo-ketogenic diet, which I got from Paleo Medicine, a clinic in Hungary. And yeah, it started working really quickly for me in about 10 days. All right, let's give it a taste. It's a combination of creamy and crunchy. You can't go wrong with this snack. It stays in the fridge for a couple of days, so you don't have to eat it the same day. Everybody in your household will love it. Okay, I have yet another great snack for carnivores, and that is Kabanos or Kabanos. This is a traditional Polish sausage. It dates back to 16th and a half or 17th century. It is made from kaban, which is a pig fattened on potatoes. See, even back then they knew that they have to feed you potatoes if they want to fatten you up. So next time you want to come close to any starches and you're concerned with weight loss, don't eat any potatoes. You will recognize Kabanos because they're very long and thin. They're made from pork, beef, or back then from horse's meat. Although I think these days it is banned in Poland to make sausage from horses. This sausage was loved by military, so soldiers would pack it and travel with them because they are really dry and they keep very well. I wouldn't attempt to make my own Kabanos at home, but I do know of very good sources. that make it on the back of their store, so I know the ingredients that are going into the sausage. And if you look at it, the traditional sausage should only have fat, meat, in the proportions 2:1 fat to meat by dry matter. And the only spices used should be salt, maybe pepper, maybe coriander. You can eat Kabanos as is, but if you want to make it a little bit more interesting, you can cut it up into small pieces and throw it into the air fryer for a few minutes. And you get a little bit of a different version of the Kabanos sausage. Do air crisp, 390 degrees for 5 minutes. Oh yes, they are ready. So this is our air-fried Kabanos. And what I really love about this snack is that you can actually dip it in your tallow, and that is a great and delicious way of increasing your fat intake, especially if you care to be in ketosis. And saturated fat is one of those tools you have to repair your gut lining. So I will literally dip it in some tallow. I will add some salt. This is the most delicious way of adding more saturated fat into your diet. Okay, but we are not done yet, and I have another snack idea, and you will need for that just pork chop, a single pork chop, or you can do more if you like, and a little bit of salt. For this one, I will cut it up before I air fry it because it is fully thawed. So you make it into bite-sized pieces because it is going to be your snack. Add salt as much as you like to. If you can tolerate pepper, you can add pepper as well. Use the air crisp option. We will do it at 375 Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Normally you would do pork chops 15 to 17 minutes, but because they're already cut up into small pieces, we'll just go with 10 minutes. Fire is ready. Alright, and I will see my pork chop 10 minutes later. Okay, what would you call this? Pork chop fries? I think that's what they look like. Okay, let's give it a try. Perfect. Alright, so now that I did all kind of tasting and sampling, I don't actually have to have my lunch. And this is what is so great about the carnival snacks. You won't be able to eat all that much of it because you will feel satisfied really quickly. Now, in that initial phase, when you are transitioning to the carnivore diets, the old habits will be dying really hard and your body will fight you. So if you are used to snacking, if you are used to that afternoon trail mixes, your brain and your hands will be searching for something. So those carnival snacks are a great tool to keep your hands and brain busy while you are giving your body foods it's supposed to get. And as time goes by, and as you get accustomed to the carnivore diet, you'll find that your need for snacking will slowly go away, and you'll be just satisfied with having 2 or sometimes even 1 meal a day. Or sometimes you can just skip meals altogether and your body will be just fine, especially if you're doing the carnivore diet with ketosis, which, if you are the person with autoimmunity, you should probably care about being in ketosis. This will do it for this week's video. These are my favorite snacks, and if you haven't yet, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share, comment down below, and I will see you in my Friday findings. Bye!